I wanted to give y'all some advice about your spirituality when you're coming into this new awakening in your life. I gotta watch my surroundings. I'm outside. It's so dark in Colorado. When you're at the beginning stage of your spiritual awakening journey, you're gonna have a lot of people telling you to do a lot of things. But I would advise you to go with your gut in this arena. Trust your gut. I need you to start being more in tune to yourself. That means you are going to have to close out everything else. People, businesses, jobs, school, all that shit. You got to cut all of that out for a while. Or at least not give it your whole attention until you master yourself. But there is people that will tell you when you do your altar, you want to put deities up there. Deities make you strong. I take great umbrage to that because if you are leaving the mindset, come on, mosquito, stop biting me. Come on. If you're in the mindset of leaving the religious beliefs that you grew up with or you picked up during your life, why would you turn to another God? Why would you turn to another God? And then you got some of these fools, some of these people who give y'all this information. Some of them have good information, but then they compile it with a bunch of bullshit. And it's just messing y'all up. Oh, I had like 80 bugs bites on me. Check my surroundings. Okay. So for the ones that tell you to put this deity on your altar, and then put this deity for this on your altar, and then put this deity for this on your altar, not only have you left the idea of putting down religion and fake gods, now you're going to go after new gods to you. So are they not fake too? You're just going to get yourself back in the same trap that you was in when you was a Christian or a Muslim or Jehovah's Witness or a Buddhist or whatever else they call themselves. Okay? So if you are going to do an altar, some things work for some people. Make sure the only thing you have in your altar is that of your ancestors. So even if it's the ones that's no longer here, things, trinkets, belongings, anything, or a picture of them, or you could just send energy to the name of the ancestor. And then you want to put resins, incense, fresh herbs. You could put flowers up there. Honey. Honey is great. I wouldn't put food on the altar. And I'm going to tell you why. For me personally, what I do is when I make dinner, breakfast or lunch, or snack, I tell my ancestors to come eat with me. So whatever I'm eating, they eating. This way the food doesn't get wasted and you're not having a bunch of bugs in your altar room or your altar area. You need to know that once you unlock the door to your ancestors, closing it back can be difficult. Also, okay. Uh-oh, I don't have no light. When you open the door to your ancestors, the door is open. Okay? The door is open. Once you open the door, it is open. And just like when you going into a church with that open door, everybody that walked through that church ain't necessarily churchy, right? So you just got to keep that in mind, because it might not be your ancestors, but your ancestors could be something that's not good for you too. So you got to be very careful with your instructions on who may pass and who may not pass. You need to start drawing out your own protection sigils. You just have an image in your head, or you just start scribbling and see what you come up with. And whatever your intention is for that is how you'll protect yourself. Okay? Protection is very important, because when you open these doors, things is going to come through. Okay? So I just want y'all to be prepared for all the things that can happen when you walk into this old world thinking. We have to get back there. So, I want y'all to do it. Connect to your ancestors. Meditate, go within. Remember who you are. But I want y'all to be careful too. I have been attacked. I've been brutalized by spirits. I've been raped by spirits coming through. Yeah, I got some stories about those things, but you have to be careful. So just trust your gut. If it's telling you, don't do this, don't do it. If you're questioning the information that you got, it really don't matter from what source. But if you're questioning the information, that's not for you. Okay? So I hope that this helps y'all when it comes to your spiritual awakening journey. It's so important. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. My journey was a lot. I'm still in it. But the beginning of it, learning who I am, working on myself, doing my shadow work, it was the best thing that I've ever done in my life. I'm sorry that it took me so long to get there, but it definitely was worth it. Even those nasty little demons that got through my altar, it's worth it, because now I know. So be safe, my loves, and remember who the fuck you are.